Shalom uvracha, my holy friends, Rabbi Yoni here. Today in our how-to, we're going to do something really important and we're going to have a conversation about Shiva etiquette. Attending a Shiva is one of the greatest mitzvot, one of the greatest commandments that someone can perform. It gives the opportunity to give comfort to people who are really hurting and really struggling. But here's where things get tricky, because death makes us uncomfortable. And when we're uncomfortable, then we're awkward. We try to fill silence with words, with expressions, with our own theological input, and sometimes we can do more harm than good. So here are a few tips for a really effective and meaningful Shiva. Number 1, avoid pontification. It's not about us, it's about the mourner. And sometimes the last thing a mourner wants to hear is our thoughts about death and dying and what happens in the world beyond. So keep to things that are simple. Comfort. I'm here for you. I'm so sorry for your loss. Things that let people know that you're there for them without trying to share your ideas and your beliefs. 2, silence is okay. Silence is okay. I can't stress this enough. Sometimes we just need to be able to sit there and to be able to sit with the people that are mourning, be able to hold their hand or put an arm around them. Sometimes that does a world of good and sometimes more good than anything that we could say. Number 3, this is a big one. It's also a controversial one. There's a lot to unpack here, but I'll try to say it simply at first and we can try to unpack it later. Don't eat. I know that a lot of Shivas have a lot of platters with food and cookies and everything else. Try to avoid eating. It's not a party, it's a Shiva. Finally, don't spend too much time schmoozing. If you're talking with the mourners, it's one thing, but if you see a friend and you're spending a lot of time catching up, it's not really the place to do so. This list is by no means exhaustive. There's a lot of other things to cover, but this is just kind of a head start, just a little basic understanding of the best way that we can be there to support the people who need us the most.